Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss about if resistant problem is given, if series problem is given, how to find that. In some problem question diagram will be given. With the help of diagram you have to extract the data. With the help of the diagram you have to extract the data. In diagram in this problem figure is given. As you compare to the previous section, in that figure is not given, but in this section what is given here, figure is given. With the help of that you have to find out that one, okay na. So first try to find out the extract the data. So once I will read the question, what is given, find the heat flow rate. He is asking to find out the heat flow rate. See, in the previous sections if you saw the videos, in that what is given, rate of heat transfer. Rate of heat transfer means a small q is given. He is asking to find out the small q. What is the unit of small q? Watt per meter square. The unit of small q is equal to watt per meter square. But in this problem what is given? Heat flow rate. Heat flow rate means he is asking to find out the value of q. He is asking to find out the value of q. But in the previous problem, he is given to find out the value of small q. But in this problem he is given to find out the value of capital Q. In this problem he is given to find out the value of capital Q. So here what you have to find out? You have to find out the value of capital Q. What you have to find out? You have to find out the value of capital Q through a composite wall. Composite wall is there. Composite means 2, 3, 4 materials will be there. That one is known as the composite wall as shown in the figure. Here this figure is also given. Assume one dimensional flow. One dimensional flow means flow is going on one dimensional only, from this side to that side or from that side to this side. So one dimensional flow only. So here Ka value is given. Ka is known as thermal. K is known as thermal coefficient. Kb for second material, Kc for third material, and Kd for fourth material. Here how many material are given? This is the material 1, this is the material 2, this is the material 3, and this is the material 4. As you can see here, dimensional is also given. What is given here? Dimensional is given. Whenever dimensional is given, first you try to find out the area and length. First you have to try to find out the area and length. So first I will find out the length. First I will try to find out the length. Here for first material, for the first component, for the first material, for the first component, what is the length is there? 3 centimeter. For second one, what is the length is there? 8 centimeter. For third one, what is the length is there? 5 centimeter. So first try to find out the LA. LA is equal to how much it is? 3 centimeter. Centimeter divided with 100. You have to convert into meter. You have to convert into meter. So it will become 0.03. How much it will be? 0.03. The answer should be in meter. Next you have to find LB. LB means this length. See, LB means this length. How much it is given? 8 centimeter. How much it is given? 8 centimeter. This one also divided with 100. This one also divided with 100. So answer should be somewhat 0.08 meter. 0.08 meter. After that you have to find out LC. See, LC and LB both are parallel to each other. LC and LB are both are parallel to each other. So here also 8 centimeter. So what you have to do? 8 centimeter divided with 100. 8 centimeter divided with 100. So this will become 0.08 meter, because both are, as you can see in the given figure, LB and LC both are parallel to each other. So whatever the length will contain the C, the same length will contain the B also. So you have to take 8 centimeter. After that what is given? LD is given. LD is equal to how much? 5 centimeter. So what you have to do? Divided with 100. Here you will get 0.05 meter. Here see, I already told you, whenever if anything is given in centimeter, what you have to do? Divided with 100, you will get answer in meter. If anything is given in mm, what you have to do? Divided with 1000, the answer you will get in meter. These two assumptions you have to remember. What is the assumption? If anything is given in centimeter, what you have to do? Divided with 100, answer you will get in meter. If anything is given in mm, divided with 1000, answer you will get in meter. So in this figure or in this diagram, it is given in centimeter. So divided with 100, divided with 100, divided with 100, divided with 100. Okay, now this is LA, this one is LB, this one is LC, and this one is LD. Like this conditions is there. So after that, here dimensional, whenever in your question, in your figure, if dimensional is given, next step you have to, first step you have to find out the length. First step, what you have to find out? You have to find out the length. After that, next step, you have try to find out the area. After that, what you have to find out? Try to find out the area. For finding area, see here, see heat flow is like this. This is the initial temperature and this one is the final temperature. This one is the initial temperature and this one is the final temperature. Initial temperature is equal to how much? 400 degrees centigrade. Final temperature is equal to how much? 60 degrees centigrade. If you want to convert into Kelvin, you can. It's up to you. Better to keep in centigrade only. If it is given in Kelvin, better to keep in Kelvin only. Suppose if it is given in centigrade, better to keep in centigrade only. Nothing will happen. The values also will not change. So this is the initial temperature and this one is the final temperature. So heat flow direction you have to see. Heat flow. See heat flowing from this path. As you can see that heat flowing from this path. Heat flowing from this path. And see how much it is moving. How much it is moving? 3 centimeter. How much it is moving? 3 centimeter. This one you have to consider. This one and this one. But already this one you took as a LA. This one you took as a LA and this one you took as a LB and LC and this one you took as a LD. So what you have to do? You can't take this one. What is the rectangular formula? Length into breadth is there. So already you took this one. Okay, now this one you consider as this one. So what you have to do? From here to here, how much it is there? One side you know how much it is? 10 centimeter. The next side you have to take this side. Next side, which side you have to take? This side. From here to here, how much is there? Here dimensional is not given. Here dimensional is not given. If you see the adjacent part, here dimensional is given. How much this is? 7. How much this is? 3. 7 plus 3, how much it will be? 10. So you know that this one is also 10, this one is also 10, this one is also 10, this one is also 10. So you will get the area AA. You will get the area AA. What is the area AA? This one is also 10 centimeter and this one is also 10 centimeter. This centimeter first you have to convert into meter. This centimeter you have to convert into meter. So here will become 0.1 and this one also becomes 0.1 and you will get some answer. The answer should be in meter square. The answer should be in meter square. You will find out that answer. After that, next one you have to find out the AB. Next, what you have to find out? You have to find out the AB. For finding AB, see here, for finding area of AB, area of AA. AA stand for area of AA, AB stand for area of a B, AC stand for area of a C and AD stand for area of a D. These are the components. How many total components are there? 4 components are there. So next I am finding AB, area of AB. For finding AB, heat flowing in this direction, heat flowing in this direction. So this one you have to consider first one. How much this one? 10 centimeter. How much you got one side? 10 centimeter. You got one side divided with 100. Let it be. Afterwards we will divide 10 centimeter. Now next step you have to find out the other side. For other side you can't take this one 8 because already that 8 you all consider as a length. So what is the remaining side for B? As you can see the remaining side for B, you can see here 3 centimeter. How much it is there? 3 centimeter. How? Because already you took there. Normally how many direction will be there for any rectangular? That length, height, breadth will be there. Length, height, breadth will be there. So already took you already took this 8. So how many remaining will be? 2 will be remaining. This is the one. This is the one for constant entire figure. A, B, C, D. This is the constant. Next thing you have to find out. Already took this one for the 8 already you took. So which one is the left? 3 is left. So you have to take here 3 centimeter. What you have to take here? 3 centimeter. If you divide it with 100 here, you will get answer 0.1. You will get 0.1. If you divide it with 100 here, you will get into 0.03. 0.03. The answer should be in meter square. The answer should be. See why I consider 3 here. If you see here, the thickness of this one is equal to how much? 3 is there. Now next step, what you have to find out in next step? You have to find out the AC. For AC I told you, for C component this one is the constant. This one is the for all component, this one is the constant because heat flowing in this direction only. So this one you have to take as the constant. How much it is? 10 centimeter into. Now for the C component, how much dimensional is given C component? As you can see here 7 is given. Why you are not taking this one? Already you consider as this one as the length. So how much it is given? 7 centimeter. So here you have to write 7 centimeter. Here you divided with 100, and here also you have to divide it with 100. So this will become 0.1 and this will become 0.07. So here you will get answer. The answer should be in meter square. Here you will get the answer. The answer should be in meter square. After that, what you have to do? You have to find out the AD. You have to find out the AD. After that, what you have to find out? For finding AD, this is the D component. Which component this is? D component. For D component, this is the constant. How much it is? A 10 centimeter. So this one you have to write here 10 centimeter into, now thickness you have to consider. For D component, total is there. If you see for B component 3, if you see the C component 7, for D component total length is there. How much is there? 7 plus 3. So here also how much it is there? 10 centimeters. So here also divided with 100 and here also divided with 100. Here you will get 0.1 and also here also you will get 0. The answer should be in meter square. The answer should be in meter square. After that, what you have to do, with the help of calci, find out this value. If you know also, better to use the calci. If you get one mistake also, totally problem will be low. So 0.1 into 0.1, the answer should be 0.01 meter square. This one is also 0.01 meter square, because area of AA and area of AD component will be same. So how much we got? 0.01. Next one I have to find out 0.1 into 0.03. So how much I got the answer? 3 into 10 to power of minus 3. 3 into 10 to power of minus 3. With the help of calci only you have to solve this numerical value. If you are perfect in numerical also, you try to use the calci. Okay na? In overconfident you will lose some value, by mistake only you will put and you will get totally answer is wrong. So better to use calci. After that 0.1 into 0.07, how much you are getting? 7 into 10 to power of minus 3. As you can see that you got the value of LA, LB, LC and LD, and you got the value of area, component A area, component B area, component C area and component D area. You got the areas and you got the length with the help of this diagram, After that, what you have to do, after getting this diagram, next step you have to do, you know the value of Ka, thermal conductivity of material A, thermal conductivity of material B, whatever the material is given, copper, steel, silver, it is not mentioned here, but it is given. Thermal conductivity of A material is this, thermal conductivity of B material is this, thermal conductivity of C material is this, and thermal conductivity of D material. So you got the three data. First one is the length, second one is the area, third one is the thermal conductivity, third one is the thermal conductivity. You got the three data. Next thing you have to find out the temperatures also. What you have to find out? Temperature. Normally what we will do means, for finding the temperature, we will consider as this is the component 1, this one will consider as the component 2, this one will consider as the component 3, this one will consider as the component 4. This is my component A and this one is my component B and this one is my component C and this one is my component. Previously, in previous section, as you can see that like that component was given. If you refer the last problem, here some fire brick is given, common brick is given, magnesia brick is given and silicon plate is given. If you refer the last section, like this problem is given. So in that, what we took here we took the T1 and this one we take as the T2 and this one we took as a T3 and this one we took as a T4. Like this we took. But in this problem, the situation is somewhat different. What is the difference? Here side by side component is there, as you can see here, side by side component, but here it is not like that. Here somewhat different is there. What is the difference is there? As you can see here, this is the difference. This one you have to take as A, this one you have to take as B, and this one you have to take as C, and this one you have to take as D. Like this is there. See, here side by side is there, but here two components are parallel to each other. So here you can't take this one as T1, this one as T2, this one as T3, this one as T4. If you take this one is the wrong. You can't take like that. Okay, now two temperatures should not be parallel to each other. Okay, now two temperatures should be not be parallel to each other. See, this temperature and this temperature are parallel to each other. You should do. So you have to convert this one. First, what you have to do? You have to convert this one. For converting, what you have to do? I will tell you. In your basic electronics, you solve the series connection, parallel collection. That concept you have to apply here. First you have to convert. Suppose if 3 components are there here, one more component is there, E. This one also you have to convert. Suppose here one more component is there. First you have to convert. How to convert means, this is the component 1, this is the component 2, and this is the component 3. This one you take as a and this one you take as a D. This is the combination of 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the combination of E, B, C, F. If 4 are there, if 2 are there, then it's combination of this one, like this you. After that you can take, this is T1, this is T2, this one is T3, and this one is T4. Like this you have to do. After converting only you will get the values. Okay now? Okay. So here, so I will draw, I have to draw the parallel and series connection. Parallel and series connection. We have to go in basic electronics and we have to convert 2 parallel connection into series connection. Suppose in all are in series connection, then only you can add. Suppose this one is the resistant 1. Don't ask what is resistant. This one is the resistant 2 and this one is the resistant 3. This one is the resistant. This one you can take as the R1. This one is the R2 and this one is the R3, resistant 1, resistant 2, resistant 3. Then easily you can add total resistant is equal to, you can add as resistant 1 plus resistant 2 plus resistant 3. If it is in series, but in our scenario the case is somewhat different. 2 are in series and 2 are in parallel. 2 are in series and 2 are in parallel. So what you have to do, this one you have to take as the resistant 1, this one you have to take as the resistant 1. After that this one you have to take as the resistant B. This is resistant B, and this one you have to take as the resistance C. This one you have to take as the resistance C. After that this one you have to take as the resistant D. This one you have to take as the resistant. So I'll write here RTHB. I'll write here RTHC. I'll write here RTH, this is A, and I will write here RTHD. Okay na? RTHD. Like this will be, condition will be there. Okay na? So here these two are parallel to each other. This one is okay and this one is okay. First you have to convert this one. For converting this one, what you have to do, I'll take this 2. First before this one, what I have to do means, we have to find out the RTH, because you consider here now RTH I told you in last section, RTH is known as thermal resistant. What is the formula? See here, as you can see here, the RTH formula is L by Ka. This is the L by, normally you will consider for RTH L by K. Normally what you will consider for RTH, L by K. Suppose if area is given, so what you have to consider here? Area also. For A component you are taking now. So here also you have to take A, here also you have to take A, and here also you have to take A. For B component, if you are taking RTHB, this is LB, then this is AB, then this one is KB. Next one, RTHC, this one is LC, this one is AC, this one is KC. For RTHD, this one is LD, and this one is AD, and this one is KD. Like this you have to take RTH1A, RTHB, RTHC, RTHD. Like this you have to find out first values. Okay na? Why I am considering here A, area is given in this problem. What is given here? Area is given. Here also area is given. Here also area is given. Here also area is given. If area is not given, you can assume as 1. But here in this area is given. That's why I took as RTH1. With the derivation you will get here. After that what you have to do? You have to substitute the value. You know the value of LA. LA is equal to how much? 0.03. Then area A. Area is equal to 0.01 into K value is given in your question. How much it is? 150. How much it is? 150. We'll solve that later. After that LB value is equal to how much it is given? LB value 0.08. Then AB value is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into KB value is equal to how much? 30. KB value is equal to how much? 30. After that what you have to do? LC value is equal to how much? 0.08, 0.08. Then this one is the, which one? AC value is also given 7 into 10 to the power of minus 3. After that, KC value is given in your question. How much it is? 65. 65 take as it is. After that, LD value is equal to how much? 0.05. 0.05. Then AD value is equal to how much? 0.01 into. Next one is the KD value is equal to how much? 50. KD value is equal to how much? 50. KD value is equal to how much? 50. Now you got all the value LA, KA, LA, AA, KA, like that in terms of B, like that in terms of C, like them in terms of D. After that, what you have to do with the help of calci? Try to find out this value. See here, in the third row, fraction button is there. Better to use that one, first button. In the third row, first button. So here fraction will be disappear. Upper one is known as the numerator and the bottom one is known as the denominator. So in that you have to substitute this one, 0.03 by 0.01 into 150. So here you got some value, that is 0.02. How much you got? 0.02. Next value, 0.08 by 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into 30. How much you got? 0.889. Next one is the, what is the value? 0.08 by that 7 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into 50. 7 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into 65. How much we are getting? 0.175. 0.1758. Next one, what is the next value? 0.05 by 0.01 into 50. How much we are getting? 0.1. 0.1. As you can see, we got the value of RTHA, RTHB, RTHC, RTHD. Values. After getting this value RTHA, RTHB, RTHC, RTHD, next you have to substitute here value. How much you got the value of RTHA? 0.02. Next one, next value is equal to how much it is there? 0.88. This one is the 9. Next value is equal to how much it is? 0.156 also you can write. Here more than 5 is there, na? So 1 you can transfer here, 0.176. Next value is equal to how much? 0.1. Now the thing is that you have to focus on these two things. Which two things? RTHB and RTHC. These two things you have to focus. These two are in which series? Parallel. You have to convert into series. For that one formula is there for converting into series. I will write 1 by RTH, 1 by RTHBC. What I have to consider here? 1 by RTHBC. BC is equal to 1 by RTHB plus 1 by RTHC. This is the way to convert the formula. This is the way to series connection. This is the way to convert parallel into series. Parallel into series. This one is in parallel now. If you want to convert into, you have to write combination. 1 by RTHBC is equal to, first one is the 1 by RTHB, second one is the 1 by RTHC. So like this you have to convert. Series you have to convert into, parallel you have to convert into series. So here you substitute the value 1 by RTHBC, let it be like that only. You know the value of RTHB. What is the value of RTHB? 0.88. This is the 9 plus 1 by RTHC. RTHB value is 0.176. So 1 by RTHBC is equal to, with the help of calci, try to solve this one. What is the value here? Use the fraction button. 1 by 0.889 plus 1 by 0.176. So here you are getting value something like this, 6.8066. This is the value for 1 by RTHBC, but you want only here in it in decimal. You have to convert this one. For converting this one, what you have to do? You have to do reciprocal. Reciprocal means RTHBC is equal to, you have to reciprocal this one. 1 divided by answer, 1 divided by answer. So how much you are getting? 0.146 here, 0.1469. This is the value of RTH BC. This is the value of RTH BC. This is the value of RTH BC. After that you have to draw the diagram. See, I can write here, I already drawn the diagram into series because I want to convert into series. So here I will write RTHA. Here I will write RTHA, and here I will write RTHD, and in place of these two, RTHB and RTHC, so I will write RTHB and RTHC. Okay, now after this you have to combine this one, this series connection into this parallel connection you have converted into series connection. So write down here this value. What is the value here? 0. I will write here above 0.02. What is the value of this one? Just now you got how much? That is 0.1469. And RTHD, how much you got? 0.1. This is the RTHA, RTHBC and RTHD. Here you got the series connection. Series connection means like this you can draw the diagram. As you can see here, like this you can draw. This is the component A, and this is the component B, and this is the component 3. This is RTHA. This one is the known as RTHBC, and this one is known as RTHD. Now you can assign the temperature. This series connection, this parallel connection you converted into series. Now you can assign this one you can take as the T1, this one you can take as the T2, this one you can take as the T3, and this one you can take as the T4. How many temperatures are there? T4. If you know how many temperatures are there, then first temperature you can take as the T1, and the last temperature you can take as the T4. First temperature you can take as the T1, and the last temperature you can take as the T4. It is given in your diagram only. T1 is equal to how much? 400 degrees centigrade, and T4 is equal to how much? 60 degrees centigrade. So after that, after getting all this thing value, he is asking to find out. He is asking to find out what? Heat transfer. He is asking to find out the what? Heat transfer. For finding heat transfer, what you have to do? You have to derive the derivation, that Fourier's law of heat conduction. Fourier's law of heat conduction. Okay, after that you have to derive that one. What is that? I will do as a simple. Q is directly proportional to A, that is dt by this one is known as dx. Then Q is equal to minus Ka. Here you can write dt by this one you can write as dx. Then Q is equal to minus Ka. Here you can write T2 minus T1 by here you can write L. You can write here L. After that Q is equal to Ka, write down as it is. Here you can write T1 by T2 by here you can write the L. After that you have to find out the Q only. Let it this T1 T2 by L by Ka. This Ka you have to send in denominator, L by Ka. Then Q is equal to T1 minus T2 by, this term can be write as a thermal resistance. So here I can write RTH. What I can write? RTH. Here I can write the RTH. This is the derived formula. Now as per my requirement of question, I have to write the formula. I have to modify this one. So what I am doing? I am writing here Q is equal to, how many temperatures we have? 4 temperatures. 1, 2, 3, 4. As I told you here, T1, T2, T3, T4. So I have to take here T1 minus T4. If suppose here 4 is there, in denominator how many will come? Less than 1. Less than 1 means 3. 3 will come. So here you have to take RTH, then plus, here you have to take RTH, plus, here you have to take RTH, because here 4 is there. If 4 means 3, here 5 means 4, here 6 means 5, 1 less we should be there. So here you have to take RTHA, here you have to take BC, and here you have to take D. BC, why BC? Previously this was in parallel. Now this one you converted into series. This one is already in series, and this one is also already in series. So no changes here, only this one is the changes. Then Q is equal to T1 value how much? T1 value is given in your diagram. How much that is? 400. T1 value is equal to how much? 400. Then T4 value is equal to how much? 60. T4 value is equal to how much? 60 by RTHA. RTHA value is 0.02. RTHBC value 0.1469. then RTHD value, that is 0.1, then Q is equal to, then 400 minus 60, that is 340. How much it is? 340. After that you have to add this one. What is the value? 0.02. Next value 0.1469 plus next value 0.1. So here you will get answer 0.2669. How much you get? 0.2669. Then Q is equal to 340 divided by answer. So here you get 1273.89 unit is what? What is the unit? It contain what? Here you got the value of Q. Here you got the value of Q. Like this you have to find out the value. He is asking Q only. If he is asking to find out the intermediate temperature also, with the help of this formulas also you can find out the value of T2. You can find out the value of T2 as well as this T3 also. Shit.